pretty much crushed those trolls. So I'm feeling a lot better. Getting better back at them, getting my revenge. Also, for the edginess, it's in my blood. I can't help it. It's literally in the description of my bloodline.
The edge bloodline.
Yes, it really says you are often sullen and withdrawn, preferring to soak at the fringes of social circles in keeping to yourself, cultivating an air of mystery and majesty that is all your own. I mean, can you be any edgier?
Just at me next time. Also, you are now joining a Black Dragon Gaming live play already in progress. I switched my audio output to a different monitor, and I forgot to change it in OBS. Ha! Happy Halloween. This is the Halloween game. I'm so good at this. But it's okay. You didn't miss content. You just missed the in-character reflections as I desperately scroll. There we go. I need to upload this really quickly to Roll20. And also, I don't know why it doesn't want to pick up my third monitor in OBS right now. But I need to replace Yuli with this pretty blonde boy. Okie dokie. Okay. So then I will... Thank you, Robin.
May I just also add that I am not an instrument. I'm not an instrumental person. I don't have a single instrument on me.
But you're still a musician, right?
I mean, technically, yes, I am a bard, but I don't have instruments on me. I've just been kind of humming and whatnot.
An instrument. That's...
I'm an opera singer, thank you very much.
I'm not a musician. I'm an opera singer.
And composer.
Oh, what was that? I won't do that again. Okay, so
that's not mildly concerning.
Whoosh. I guess as we start today, there is an important bit of information that the party was like on the cusp of uncovering that I would like to make sure they get. So if you guys can make a perception check really quickly.
Perception check. Ah, yes.
Ah, yes.
Okay, I roll, but I don't see it.
As Theo or as Aurelion?
As Theo.
Can I do it with Lulu?
Yeah.
Do you see my roll, Tommy?
I do not.
I think I might need to refresh. The session from last week is still open.
Ah.
I just rolled, but I guess need to refresh.
So we're all just rolling perception
yes.
right quick? Sorry,
Yeah, please, if you would.
Go. Hey!
Nice! Okay, so as you guys...
Hey!
Second one's mine.
I rolled decent.
As you all go looking around, it's obvious that the trolls had been living in this place for quite a while. Filth and bits and pieces of bones and things scatter the room. Right up here, this door, which I believe is presently hanging open, right here, there was a bunch of busted up tables, chairs. They had barricaded this door from the inside. As you go looking around, the first thing that stands out to you guys, alongside hunks of questionable meat hanging from, like, improvised meat hooks. Those meat hooks are attached to an old staff, which somebody can spellcraft in the party easy enough. It's actually what's known as a staff of swarming insects. The trolls.
Oh, I'm sure one of us will have fun with that.
The trolls. Oh God! I'm sorry, Anthony. But also, it's probably the case that the trolls didn't know what they had. They just saw this R stick, this R hold the meat. In addition, there is a bunch of like miscellaneous bits of plunder. There's a pair of bellows, a sledge, a busted up tankard, a bunch of like really pretty but mostly valueless stones and things. But there is 208 gold pieces and 345 silver.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
I just kind of look over the shiny rocks, chuckle. Why, these fellows have a jewelry case that could give my mother a run for her money.
As you go looking around a little, I thought it was funny.
I just imagine all of them are just like, what?
It's gonna be like same TBH. But as you guys go looking around a little more, I'll say it's who rolled the highest. The highest roll was Edgar, laying in the corner, discarded and forgotten. There's it's about the size of standard run-of-the-mill necklace, but it has a carved into the medallion part of the amulet. There's a skull. This bottom part of the skull, where the lower jaw would be, is covered by, as if to depict a cloth wrapped around, but really it's just scribble on this as hard as possible.
Okay.
And it is Arcana or religion checks. It does not ping his magic.
I want to roll a religion.
Anybody else?
Religion.
For me, it's
I'm just going to take 10 on it because I can. 18 for me.
Okay, so then the four of you putting your heads together, mostly probably John, to tell you the truth, given his order.
Wait, Gildern also got a 19.
Right,
so.
But the DC was 20, but I'm giving the person who this is the nemesis of his order a bit of a boost, because it makes more sense that John would recognize the symbol of the Whispering Way.
And the necklace was on a skull?
No, there's a skull, their symbol on the necklace.
Okay,
discarded it, as if someone had dropped it. There's also a couple of, they're really, really blood-stained and ragged and torn apart, but there are a couple of gray tunics in this room with blue trim. They look kind of if they weren't torn to shreds, they wouldn't look horrible. Probably some kind of guard's uniform or something like that.
I'm gonna walk over and pick up the medallion. Well, this is very concerning.
It's proof that the Whispering Way was here.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have just
now we can hope that they get eaten by the trolls.
Knowing my luck and the times I've encountered the Whispering Way, I'd be more concerned for the trolls' safety than theirs. I'm gonna put the medallion in my pocket. I don't want to have it on my person, because then it could say that I'm part of the Whispering Way, but I want to keep it. Or, do one of you guys have a secure way to hide this? I
pull out the, safe box, and I say, we keep the homunculus in here. We can keep it in there with the homunculus.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
I wouldn't do that. We have to catch the homunculus again, maybe? If you can
I'm more worried if you throw in some kind of religious...
I just wish to keep it so that way we can, in case my order asks for some update or whatnot, I can give them some concrete proof that we've had the Whispering in this area.
You can do it with us like we do with everything else we keep. Put it in the bag of holding.
Yep.
No, give it to me. I will put it in my bag of holding.
You were being very aggressive, friend, about your bag of holding, so I guess...
I look into the group. Yeah, I have the feeling they get carried away with my bag of holding.
Yeah, because he put everything in there. I mean, it's his, but...
Here, it's just... It may just be best to burn it. My word's enough. Here, just... Does any of you have let me check spells real quick to make sure. Is that this... Can someone destroy this quickly?
Is there a piece of stone that fell?
Yeah, there's lots of big, bulky objects here.
I smash it with a heavy piece of stone or something.
And it shatters.
Okay.
So I guess I'll say now, around this time, John recognizes the person. Everybody else, the three of you, Molden's over here doing something else. Give me, it'd be behind either, my players are going to know what he's playing. The world is going to know what he's playing, but Ungalarian, they're actually a lot more secret than I thought they'd be. Either a local check or a history. John is exempt. John knows.
Nice.
Okay. So then, as I have Sven describe, and this part got cut out because I forgot to change the auto because I'm a big old dingus. 15 is a little better. Yeah, but 15 can work. Was the 15 a Siri or Lulu?
That was a Siri.
Okay, so Siri knows. Everyone else doesn't. Like I said, the audio got pooped because I'm so good at this. Please support us on Patreon for more poop. And now I'm content flagged. But Sven did want to change characters, felt the rogue didn't come super fitting. John recognizes him, of course, as another member of the Esoteric Order of the Palatini. If Theo could describe the new character that comes running up down the road.
Oh, okay. Yeah, white. The first feature you can see is he's quite tall. Around 6 feet 2 inches, maybe. Bit taller or a bit smaller.
So still medium.
White hair. Please again.
So still medium sized. When you said it's quite tall, it was like, oh, we have a large sized character.
Ah, no. For a medium-sized creature, quite tall. Snow white hair and black skin, almost black skin. And he wears it looks like a robe. I don't know really how to describe it, but how you would imagine a magus, a melee mage. And he has on his waist. Is it right, Hüfte?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has a scabbard with a shiny rapier.
And Geldern and Edgar don't recognize it. Maybe like a dark-skinned elf with weird hair colorations, but but it's a Siri because this race is actually very, very secret in Pathfinder's lore. Usually just bumps in the night, bedtime stories, be nice, or the drow will come and get you. There's an Underdark, or excuse me, now we're double content flagged. Now, Watsy's mad at me. There's a Darklands entrance not super far from Muraseth. And Asiri has seen drow before. Never one male by themselves. And usually under violent circumstances, i.e. raiding parties that have come to the surface to acquire slaves and take them back down to the Darklands. John, you of course recognize a colleague from the Order, who Theo's token will represent for the remainder of this session.
What I forgot to say is, as Aurelion comes closer, you can see that his eyes have a golden luster in them.
Shiny golden eyes.
Yeah.
Is Siri sort of like has her hand ready on her morning star to draw? She's not drawing it yet, but she's on guard.
What seems to be the matter? Oh my! Why, this is a very peculiar face.
How far away am I?
We'll say at this point you're in the room with them.
Okay.
Gellin will probably poke the Demi there or not Molden and be like, inside! Everyone is a skin stealer. Would Molden detect an alignment on Aurelion?
No.
True neutral?
Yeah.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, lawful neutral.
So eventually he would detect law and just kind of look up at Geldern and just shake his head no.
Okay. Just making sure.
No, that's safe. That's very safe.
Yeah.
So then, what's your character's name again?
Aurelion.
Ohelion?
Yeah, Aurelion, if you want
Aurelion, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna cross my arms and say, Aurelion! Gods above, it took you long enough to get here. What, I thought I lost you back up in the Bramblewoods. What the hell happened to you?
Greetings, Jonathan. Yeah, you know, the missions aren't that easy, and after I finished what I had to do, I had one day to rest, and then I got sent to help you, and I look into the group, the new guys.
I don't know if they're technically a part of the Order yet, but they know of the Order's existence. But it is good to see you again. At the very least, it is nice to have a trustworthy buddy. Oh, guys, this is my friend, Aurelion. He is also part of the Order, I guess, since you guys already know about that and whatnot. He and I have worked together before. We were both assigned to your case, but he was just getting finished with another job on, like, the northeastern side of the continent, or northeastern side of the country, sorry, and he ran a bit late.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you told me you were when we last exchanged letters. When you were
Are we being tested? Can we get grades?
God, no, I was a horrible student. You can ask any of my tutors.
I make a little step back and do a little bow to the group. Greetings, everyone. I hope we have a pleasant time together.
But
Yes.
I can vouch for this guy. Also, Aurelion, they're probably going to want to have you touch some cold iron.
Yeah.
I have a questioning. Why?
Because he has cold iron lined gloves. So,
Yeah,
and
I shake his hand. I hold my hand out for him to shake.
I take the hand and shake it.
Any
All
reaction?
good now?
yes. We are
Aurelion,
currently being followed by a skin stealer, so we have to be extra careful. Even if we see persons we know, they could be a fae that killed them, stole their skin, and is now trying to murder every one of us. So
I understand.
Did you shake my hand?
It's just like that time in. It's just like that time in Golden Run. Remember that asshole that was running around with the one really potent, like, change self spell that required, like, the blood of the person to work or something?
Let me say I don't want to remember.
Fair. That night at the tavern was hilarious, though.
Yeah, true.
So really quickly, I rolled percentage dice. It hasn't mattered in the campaign before. We have somebody in the party with light sensitivity. This is our first time introducing a character with light blindness. Presently, the normal light conditions are a normal light, so it's not bright enough out for Aurelion to be adversely affected by the pain of the sun, but I'll roll percentage dice on a daily, basically.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, basically, as soon as Aurelion makes Aurelion's way here, you guys can, you realize the sound of the waterfall on the other side of the, gatehouse that you're in. You can no longer hear it. As if everything were to have stopped short.
Oh no, not these guys again.
Who? Oh yeah,
These guys.
Okay, I can still hear you, so we are not in a zone of silence. Why can't we hear outside?
I think Assyria may be right, and it's those guys again. Remember, Gildan?
And
The ones we're not supposed to talk about?
And indeed, the Eon that approached you outside Harrowstone comes floating towards you. He stops, turns towards John. I've been calling him Jonathan for so long, but it's Jonathan, and I'm horrible. Turns towards John and just, Trusk. Towards Aurelion, and I could say Theo, but that'd be weird. Theo's also here. We'll get some other characters from Sven eventually. The creature takes in all of you. By your inaction, the timeline is frayed. It waves its arm, and you guys, in your mind's eye, an image of a lonely little mansion somewhere. It looks like it's in Ustalav, but it's hard to say. It just kind of sits on a hill in a forest by itself. Things that should have happened now will not. The balance must be set correct once again.
Then how must this balance be set?
It says nothing, and the area around you guys turns a brilliant white as the powerful outsider teleports you to a very familiar place for 3 of us. No, for 2 of us. Anthony's not here today, and that sucks because he would have enjoyed it. I knew I wanted to do this eventually because it takes place in Ustalav alongside the events of Carrion Crown. What better time than Halloween to take you here? If all of you, Molden's not here, if all of you can make a perception check for me.
With Theo and Aurelian, or just Aurelian now?
Just Aurelian now. Tommy is here.
I see as much as the black screen.
Yeah, it's down at the bottom.
Yeah, you have to scroll down a bit.
Hey,
Well-
at least the series joining me with a natural one.
Remember, Tommy, you
Attitude
can
of all-
Jesus, everyone is rolling poorly.
I actually am rolling decently right now. I have a 23.
Yeah, you wrote easily, but otherwise 1, 6, 2, 4.
I remember my character here last
So
time.
you guys find
I'm so glad we're
yourselves...
not doing the crit fails.
This may look a little like Pathfinder 2nd Edition, but in 1E, rules as written, you cannot fumble a perception check. You guys find yourself standing outside a massive mansion, sweeping roofs topping 2.5 stories of building. The entranceway is right in front of you with just an enormous mahogany, I think I did that last time too, double doors, a white marble knocker fashioned in the likeness of Saren Ray's holy symbol, and a tarnished bronze placard that reads Sombrefell Hall. Welcome back, 2 of you. Let's see if Cheide dies in the first round of combat.
Again.
Hopefully not. I'm not going upstairs there.
The stairs are bad. Don't go on the stairs. Don't go on the stairs. Above
Somber.
you, as you guys... go ahead and make a knowledge local or history.
Hey!
Nice.
Do I feel a resonance in my soul? For I've returned one of my past lives.
To the birthplace of Kitty Cat Kung Fu.
Wait, technically, isn't that your future life? 'Cause
Time is
these events
wibbly
are
wobbly. Alternate universes. Other words as well.
Okay, then. Jesus.
So, Sombrefell Hall, as Jonathan knows real hard, it's the home of Dr. Verid Ossilar. He has worked in the past with the Esoteric Order. He teaches in Lepidstadt. This is his private mansion. Presently, and probably actually for the last couple of weeks or so, he's been on a private retreat with some of his basically grad students. And as you're recalling all this, a door above you guys on a balcony creaks open. Out comes she's probably in her mid-20s, Verizian features, darker skin, curly black hair. She leans out and... The professor is very busy and not to be disturbed. And come to think of it, so am I. And she goes to close.
Wait. Ma'am,
Yes?
could you tell him an old friend has come to visit, John? We worked together a couple of times back when he was lecturing. He and I had a very interesting discussion on matters pertaining to the essence of a soul and whatnot. I was hoping I could talk to him about these things again.
make a diplomacy check.
Okay, let me just check which one. Okay. 33!
So it was. The bard earns the bard's keep. Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'd never heard of you before. I'd never recognized you. And off she goes, running back in.
It's fine.
And
I kind of looked over to the rest of the group. He has worked for the Order before, but he hasn't worked directly for me or with me. Thankfully, I do know who he is, because his reputation precedes him. Morale, did you ever work with the Doctor?
I shake the head.
Alright, I figured.
Is this the guy with all the weird artifacty stuff who talks about weird universe? What?
Ustalov is home to a multitude of people that fit that description, but yes. He is one of them.
But I think you're still mixing what. It's not one of the people who were like explaining all those weird artifacts like the Pokeball and stuff.
right.
This guy, well, he was somewhat. There was something going on with him. I can't quite remember. I see visions, flames.
Robin's trying to metagame as hard as he can. As the door opens, it does dawn on specifically Edgar and Geldern that, oh my, this walkway is so flammable. Oh my god, we botched this so hard. And that might have been a bad call on my part, but oopsie, it was fun. The receiving hall is oppressively gloomy, though an unlit chandelier glitters about 20 feet overhead. Dusty red carpeting runs down its center, flanked with rows and rows of 6-foot-tall iron floor sconces and a couple of candles that are lit. At the end of the hallway, a staircase leads up to a second-floor balcony. Certainly, Jonathan would recognize Dr. Verid Ostelar as he opens the door and leans out. Looks like he's seen better days. He's leaning pretty hard on a walking stick, takes in the 5-year. Ah, yes! Jonathan!
Tommy?
Yes?
Well, actually, yeah, he would call me Jonathan. I was just going to say, if you wanted to make it easier for yourself, you could refer to me as John, but...
Jonathan, John Boy.
Jonathan is his full name. What's his name? What's the professor's name again? Dr. Alls something?
Dr. Verid Ostelar.
Dr. Verid Ostelar. Let me just quickly write that down, because we all know how I am with... names.
Oh, we do.
Dr. Ostelar! Oh man, it has been far too long. My dear safe friend, though, you don't look that well.
Indeed. My studies have been long. They've kept me up at night. How have you been?
Well, I have been doing well enough. Working with my granduncle has done me well, and I've written a few pieces for my father's place. They've gone quite well. But I just found myself in the neighborhood, you know. I like to travel and whatnot, get my inspirations firsthand, and I happened to remember hearing that your estate was in this area, and I was traveling with my friends here, and I just thought I'd drop by and see how you were doing.
I was unaware anyone knew I was here. We've been taking a bit of a research sabbatical, you see. Please, come in.
Oh, and don't worry, not many people know. It's just my granduncle. I don't know how. He said he heard about it. Did you ever bring him out here sometime?
There were a couple times, yes, when in our younger days, shall we say.
Oh, you must tell me the stories. My granduncle refuses to tell me them. Please tell me you have some embarrassing ones.
Oh, a few.
Yes! Oh, I'm going to torture him so when I get back home.
The doctor, as well as 3 wide-eyed grad students, look out at the remaining 4 of you standing out in the courtyard. Well, come, please, come in. It will be dark soon. Don't want to be out there after nightfall. Or maybe you, my friend. It's a little bright out today, or maybe not so bright enough for the dark elves.
Well, I will step inside as well.
Doctor, these are, my friends. You know how I am. I always seem to attract a motley crew to me whenever I go around. This is... Oh, crap. I didn't write down all the characters' names. God bless it. Okay, this is, and I'm just going to say all your characters' names. Because
Character A, character B, character C.
Character D. They've been traveling with me for a while. You know how I am. I like to talk to and find interesting people, and I'm a sucker for a sob story. But they've been traveling with me for a while now, and we've been having some very interesting and adventurous times. I hope you don't mind. I'm dreadfully sorry to come by without announcing. I just thought I'd come by and see you, but then the day got late, and you yourself have already stated how dangerous it is at night.
He nods. We've been researching something rather interesting.
Oh?
Yes.
Well, me and my friends here are slightly magically inclined, if we can help you in any way.
I don't see why not. And the professor heads back into the back of his mansion. Give me just a moment. I shall be right back.
Of course.
And
Siri sort of like looks over her shoulder out the window to see if the strange Eon is still there.
they are not. The other students, once the professor goes away, they make their way downtown, just off to go do other things. None of them seem particularly interested in talking. Theo, where is Theo? Well, last time we came here, we wanted to rob the place blind, didn't we? Should have done it.
Man.
We had so many rogues. Theo, you guys realize Theo isn't around.
Huh?
Theo isn't around.
Theo's not around, as if he's gotten far enough away from the authority in Lepidstadt and has been presented with a lot of shiny things and is probably doing what he does best.
The bag of holding.
Thanks.
Forgive me for stating all that and talking my head off. You know how upper class people can be. The doctor's a good man by all means, but well, I didn't. Does anyone know what in the God's name we are doing here, and what the hells was that creature?
You still remember it?
Yes.
Okay, the last person who saw it with us, it erased their memory. So
Wait,
maybe
what?
that's a sign it wants you to know it exists. What do you think, Assyri and Gildan? You think it wants him to know that it exists since he can still remember?
Aurelian also remembers it.
Probably.
Okay.
I remember what?
Seeing the
remember
thing
the-
that teleported you here.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Well,
How could you not remember it? The thing was shining like Aurelian. You saw it, right?
it's
Yeah.
my turn to tell
I
a
saw it.
story here, John.
Oh, okay.
As we were all outside of a haunted prison, the entire town of Ravengrove has pitchforks, torches, swords, and armed to the teeth. We used our illusions and best we can to hold them off, but then they all paused, and that thing was there. It said that Lulu was a different type of familiar than they have where he's from. He called me Chewy, and he called us all by different names. And then we were out. Then we weren't there anymore. We were in the future, and or something. And the companion we were with, Kendra, didn't remember that thing and had an entirely false memory of us traveling to that location.
Either
And then it
that, or
disappeared.
we didn't have the memory of it.
All that, who knows? This thing's very powerful. And now it's appeared again, apparently. Oh, and it said that we did something in our future selves, or our past selves, or our something selves broke stuff, and is why he's interfering with us and having us to try to fix it, I guess.
Aeons
I don't like it.
So, the names that he said to us, are those the people that he thinks we once were or are? Because I've
Well,
never
Nobi?
met a Trosk in my life.
I'm trying to remember. Out of game, did we roll high enough to figure out what it was?
I think somebody did, but John can certainly roll a knowledge to planes.
Mm-hmm.
So could Aurelian, if Aurelian has it.
Oh, yeah.
Or you know what? I'm just going to take 10, 18.
18. Definitely an Eon.
I will roll
dang.
that.
A 30
Wow.
is...
Thank God for the Ent base caster over here.
With knowledge, the planes is a class skill, I'm pretty sure. Okay,
Yeah.
so the Eons are a... Oh, let me see if I can find a really broad way to say this. They're a race of neutral outsiders. Unlike the rest of outsider kind, shall we say. They don't have a home. They don't usually spawn from like the souls of mortals. They wander the plains doing small, minuscule, or horrendous things in the name of preserving balance. It may come to pass that an Eon makes its way to a forest, and in that forest stops a deer from being killed by a hunter. It may also come to pass that an Eon makes its way to a forest and then burns the forest down. They don't ever say why. Their reasons are not spelled out. They keep the cosmos in balance. Imagine Thanos without the crazy bits, basically. Specifically, John and Aurelian put their heads together. That particular Eon was known as a pleroma, and it's about as big as they come. It's a manifestation of the opposing acts of creation and destruction, and it can I'm gonna hit the nail real hard on the head right now. It can snap its fingers and create life, create matter, create anything like that, and same token, snap its fingers and things cease to exist. They are usually considered to have the strongest connection to a figure known as Monad, which is their deity, if deity you can call it. It's so alien in concept to most that even the most devout worshippers of this thing, such as they exist, only ever get glimpses of it. Usually speaking, when a pleroma arrives in a region, it's usually like the herald of some kind of dramatic change. There are only a couple of recorded sightings in all of the Order's vast library. And every time one has shown up, things like Earthfall, things like armies of exploration failing, so on and so forth, have all come to pass.
I really don't like the scene of this thing, because as far as I'm aware, nothing goes well when they are around.
So what's it mean if someone's seen one twice?
Wow, you all must be so unbelievably...
You could say you are lucky,
I would
but I
say
wouldn't
they
say
are...
this.
I would
I
say
think-
that they are the... I would say they are unlucky, considering the fact that that creature, one of the only times that I can recall it being documented to be seen, was at Earthfall, of all times. Which, I don't know if you all remember the Earthfall, or even know of it, but it was not a good time for the world.
Huh.
Most of the
I wonder if
times...
Tuyo would know anything about this.
Has he seen the creature before, too?
It's hard to explain. Tuyel's a spirit. Specifically,
Oh.
the spirit who Lulu here helps me connect with.
Very
Likes
well
to
then.
manipulate luck. Which,
No. If anything, your spirit that you're speaking of might have acted against the wishes of the Aeons. Eons.
I think it said it
Arians.
was something our future selves was going to do, like our, I guess, reincarnations did. But for some reason, we have to fix it.
Because time is willy-wally, I guess. Technical term there.
Yeah. And what on earth was I to be named Chewie in the future?
Maybe you were a very adorable plush toy? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Maybe you had a very bad run-in with a canine creature of some sort.
no, that would have been me.
Well, perhaps you weren't the same people you are now. If reincarnation is a thing, well, for one thing, Pharasma must be pissed. Another thing, well, I don't know if Pharasma's upset, but...
Well, who
She's a
else can
very-
get upset then?
It
At
could
us.
have been a nickname also, or you could have belonged to a particular race. Some races have strange naming senses.
True. I feel like I was shorter in the future.
Me too. Why? I also feel very itchy all of a sudden.
I also feel like I'm in this different time that I was shorter, and bouncing around, hitting things with my hands.
Let's
Those
see.
are some very vivid memories, friend.
Things were
Probably
on
would
fire.
feel more.
Well, assuming everything's all right with the doctor, this should just be a simple stay the night sort of deal. I don't think anything bad will happen, but this part of the countryside is a bit more dangerous for
Well,
what I
why
know.
would the Aeon
You're
send
saying
us
that, but from my soul resonance with this different life, all I can feel is like as if everything is about to burn, as if this whole place is burning. Oh, sending shivers down my spine.
Well, if this
You have
was
a
a
very
simple...
strange response to burning.
No, it's more like this place. It's as if I could see everything being on fire. It's really uncomfortable. I mean,
Yeah, that sounds absolutely delightful.
And I have a bad omen about upstairs.
Edgar looks up at the balcony and for a split second just feels cold.
Ugh.
It's probably nothing.
Well, guys, I don't think the Aeon would send us here for nothing. I think something's going to happen here. So, I'm just going to do a simple detection because this is Ustalav. There's undead everywhere.
Okay.
As I do that, just to be as a precaution because an Aeon sent us here. Eon.
I mean,
You don't pick up any undead.
Undead aren't everywhere. I mean, they're not right here. Is it kind of like pointing?
Well, when the big cosmic police come and teleport you here, you don't know what's going to happen.
alright, well, I guess we won't figure out if we stand here at the door the whole time. Whatever we must do, or whatever will happen down the line, I think we should get moving.
To where?
I
And where's
mean,
the professor? Shouldn't he be back by now?
Y'all can make a sense motive check.
no, this would be good time for Molden to be here. He's good at sending motives.
He is. It's his job. Did he ever?
Yes.
Just-
Also, guess who else is good since motive?
You.
This guy.
So Edgar is a little too, like, it's a little cold. Asiri's taken aback by the masonry. Geldern, the roof is on fire. But John Yeah, no, definitely. The professor has been gone way too long for... Let me go get my research stuff. I'll be right back.
Now that you mention it, where is the professor?
Hmm.
I'm gonna walk over to... Which one of these people was the one that was on the balcony?
Right here.
Her?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over.
Wait,
Excuse
you
me,
guys
ma'am.
can see stuff?
What was that, Emmy?
Understand? Right.
You all can see stuff? I can't see anything.
You don't need to see. Stop metagaming. It's not metagaming. I thought that joke would go over better, and it really didn't. Hang on, let me... Your token is weird. Everybody else can see but you. Let me... as you guys move up, this centerpiece here is just an enormous bookshelf.
This one.
Part bookshelf, part, like, support column. Somewhere I have
I
this.
want to look at some of the books just to see what
Jesus!
they're
There,
standing. Oh, that's
Nice
a
cat.
big Amy.
always somebody will always, oh my god, when a big token gets dropped in. I didn't think it was going to happen this time, though. Controlled by a Siri. Yes, can have the Cian, and is there, shaboom. Okay, you should be good, Emmy.
Oh, whoa. I can see stuff.
Sorry about that. Okay, so as you guys move forward, the centerpiece of what clearly is a library is a massive marble column set with just like enormous towering bookshelves. Dusty tables and divans are arranged, but like mostly there's a lot of books all over the place.
Oh. Now that's quite the collection.
Hey, Tommy.
Hey!
Is this one who I think it is?
Yeah, I had to recycle her token when I needed to populate this dungeon a year ago, and I just grabbed their tokens again.
So it's not something to do with the eons.
No. But you're really good at finding things to put in puzzles that I missed. Now we're 2 for 2 on that. But so John goes and there's the dark-haired girl here was the one that opened up the balcony and received you.
Okay. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm sorry to bother you again, but is everything alright with the professor? He seems to be taking his time with just gathering some simple research material.
I assume he's fine. Should be just... She points towards this door here. Should be just over there.
Alright then. I'll just walk over to the door and knock on it. Professor!
Ah, yes, I'm sorry, my boy. And boom.
I thought you nearly forgot about me for a second there.
I get a little lost in my research at points, and he goes over to the table here, and in his hands, I want to find the best description I can for my favorite artifact in all of Pathfinder's lore. As
I know.
Scroll through, and I see a lot of encounters with a lot of things that were, they happened. I was there for it. Whoa. So, in his hands, there is a... give me a knowledge history? Yeah.
How lucky do I feel? Question, we still only have our spells and abilities like when we last got done with combat and all that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, making sure that Aeon hadn't disrupted time in that way, too. Don't know what's going on around here. Okay. Knowledge, history... I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
I was rewarded with the roll.
Does anybody in the party read Ancient Osiriani?
No.
So in his hands, there's about the size of the palm of his hand, a gemstone with a bunch of hieroglyphs that are flashing, as if the item were magic. This is I think, what the Order wanted me to research. This is a countdown clock.
A countdown clock to what?
Well, we don't know. They were very popular in northern Garoon several thousand years ago. One of these was recovered by mercenaries working for the Order a few years back. I've yet to figure out what it's counting down to. My ancient Osiriani is not what it could be, shall we say.
Unfortunately, I was never one for languages either. Does magical, matters of detecting language and understanding it work?
Certainly it would let you read the language, but the numbers, they follow no pattern. They flash back and forth. Even staring at it for too long makes my head hurt.
Have you been able to identify which numbers are counting down in terms of seconds and minutes and such of that nature?
No, none of it makes any sense to me. There was a group here last night. They were supposed to help me with it and take it back, I believe, back to Caliphas. Let's say there are those associated with this symbol, and they wanted it back. Fortunately, my fellows were able to drive them off. Unfortunately, it cost us many lives.
Here, I'm gonna look to the rest of the party. Come, gather around. Come on in.
All right.
I'm gonna gesture for everyone to come into the room, essentially. And once they're all in, I'll shut the door behind them.
Okay.
All right, Doctor. I'll have you know, as you do remember, with my grand uncle and me, we are part of the Order. Aurelian here is also a standing member of the Order. As for the other three, they are friends of mine and are working with me in an investigation on this matter. It is by pure luck and coincidence that we have happened to stumble across. I was not aware you were even working with the Order at this time. But it is very clear you need aid, and aid is what we shall give you. We are very capable in these matters. So if there's any information you can tell us about what happened, it will be greatly appreciated by all.
He slowly nods. Well, is anyone familiar with the Dominion of the Black? I should certainly hope not. They are knowledge. God, yeah, I'm gonna say history. History or history. Maybe the planes.
No religion?
Yeah, religion could work.
No, don't have any of those.
Only 19 for me, and
Okay.
all of my knowledge is of
Oh
the
my
same.
gosh, I
roll.
cannot roll above a 10 today.
However, the new guy is killing it. So the history and the planes from Theo and John, or excuse me, Aurelian and John. Where's Theo? Who knows? The Dominion of the Black is a faction that exists beyond Galarian's system, across this, what is known, maybe a little aphorism-y, as the Dark Tapestry space, basically. They worship creatures, the likes of which the brain cannot fathom. They seek to bring peace and harmony to the material plane at large by a sort of rebirth, if you will. Humanoid kind, sentient life is too focused on trivial things, mate, feed, kill, repeat, basking in the glory of the powers that they serve, and as you two know, that usually the accompanying madness, as far as they're concerned, is, well, exactly what the multiverse at large needs. They are, with the history check, they were responsible for the way ancient Osirion's technology expanded as rapidly as it did. They got the wheel first, they got certain spells first, they got metallurgy first, because the Dominion of the Black visited Galarian years and years and years and years ago.
Quick question.
Yes.
Hey,
Being from Southern Garoon, would I have seen one of these stones before?
No. They are from Egypt, you are from, I don't know exactly where Murithseth sits, but much, much farther south.
So more like
Another great way to say that is I'd only eaten poutine recently, but Kane and I live on the same continent.
so Kenya, or no, that's not that far south.
I'm not sure. I'm hoping, also because I'm excited to see the Aruxi Empire, that all of Garund gets a map soon. But that's neither
That'd
here
be
nor
cool.
there.
But I'm somewhat confused by the explanation. They seem to be somewhat against the humanoid life forms, but at the same time, they were
They want to-
responsible for fast technological advancement.
They want to elevate us above mortality. They seek to
Oh,
make us
okay.
greater than what we are. They see us as creatures simply succumbing to the weakness of the flesh and wish for us to be reborn in their idea of what is enlightenment.
I wonder if the Domain of the Black and the Whispering Way are connected or against each other.
The
I'm
professor shakes his
fairly-
head. They are as unalike as Tarbathon himself and the creatures they worship. Are they both, on the whole, bad for one's health? Yes. But their goals are not aligned.
Tarbathon is interested in stripping away the weakness of the mortal coil, but he's not interested in removing the essence of what makes us human.
Precisely.
Whereas these entities are more so interested in removing both of those things. They see our humanity as a weakness. They see us as one would see a baby on the cusp of intelligence, a creature that simply needs to be pushed in the right direction. That being said, that direction involves lots of mind control and other horrible magics.
The professor smiles, nods. Yes, precisely.
Oh,
Smart,
Tommy.
just like your uncle. Yes?
Muraseth is located within Halamog.
Okay, don't know where that is either.
Well,
They haven't given us a lot on Garund. I
Gotcha.
guess I'll Google it. Here we go. I'm gonna find it.
This whole thing kind of sounds like the Omnisire and pretty much the whole Mechanicus.
it's really close to the Mwangi Expanse.
Okay,
I think it's south of it.
but it's like close though.
Yes.
Okay. Boom. The dice say no. I made a lot of noises there that I really didn't need to. But the dice say no.
Fair.
But yeah. Sven, don't you think that they also sound a lot like the Mechanicus and Omnisire and stuff like that?
Yes,
It's like,
I was thinking
get
exactly
rid of the weak
that.
flesh. Replace it with strong machines.
If I should play Artificer someday, I will surely name him maybe Cockbro? Cockboy?
As a
With a G, COG,
Ah,
so
yeah.
everyone gets the
Yeah.
joke.
yeah, that's from the Warhammer universe.
No Warhammer fans here.
Nope.
No, I actually kind of. But a beginner one.
Yeah, I know a little about the lore, but I never played it.
It's fun stuff. Pretty much everyone is crazy and fanatics.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, the professor, he looks up and, well, if any of you think you could make heads or tails of this, he sets the gem on the table and backs away from it.
I will start with the default detect magic.
Okay. I may have said it didn't ping his magic. It definitely pings his magic. Overwhelmingly
Well,
powerful, like transmutation auras that are manifesting
damn.
the symbols that are ticking back and forth.
That's really powerful magic.
I'm sorry, John. How is it that you got this far? I thought you were in Lepidstadt.
Is this thing alive?
No.
Okay, just double checking.
Bit of an investigation of. I'm not going to lie, Professor. We were investigating matters pertaining to the Whispering Way. And somehow we seem to have stumbled up in here, on your doorstep, and am now finding ourselves involved with yet another hidden society that would not be considered to be in the betterment of humanity, in my opinion.
I see. It's just that. Well, I didn't expect to see you so soon. And it's around this time. Actually, let me get a sense motive check from everybody real quick.
And Tommy.
Ding it.
The black blade says when it gets to 12, you choose a language for it, so it says GM chooses its language as it learns. So does it know Ancient Assyrian?
I feel like it would know Necrol. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Necrol skill.
The language of the Zambos, because it's the Zambos. Okay, so you guys...
What's a Zambo?
Exactly. The professor begins backing towards this door here. He gets right about here. And this is around the time you notice that his students have made their way a little bit closer to the door. And the professor turns and I didn't think that all of you would follow me so far from Lepidstadt. Apparently the jig is up. And he begins shaking. Like violently seizing, shaking. If we could roll for initiative.
Skin
Okay.
stealer.
I'm so glad that Anthony didn't make it tonight. Because he would have sussed it out really quickly.
Wow.
Oh, wait. I can do the in-character one, so that's easier for Tommy.
Bless.
Yeah, I did this too.
I
Why?
rolled really well for initiative. Hooray!
You did too.
There we go. Did it place me in the initiative?
Did not. You gotta have your token selected when you roll.
God dang it.
Yo. Whip. It's okay. We'll be fine. We just hanging out. And whoop.
No luck.
Alright, so we got, let's see. Siri's got an 11. Edgar's got a 19. Fia's also got an 11. John's got 24. Geldard's got a sub 16. Boom. Bam. Whoop.
Oh, God. Oh, wait.
Boom.
What happened?
I had to move your token so I could get up to
Okay.
add turn. And then I will roll for everybody else. And we got this number, and we got that number, and we got that number. And so Jonathan is first. You guys see all three of the students, as well as the professor, kind of like a flower opening. Their skin peels off and slides down to the floor to reveal, well, I'll replace the professor's token, is what I'll do. And he goes at 20. I cannot, you go here. Add turn, and he goes at 20, but everybody looks basically just like this. As if their skin had literally just peeled off and left nothing but muscle and bone behind. Very clearly, with the checks that have been made, these are skin stealers. Where the other three came from is hard to say.
God dang it.
And John is first. And possibly muted.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to tippy-tappy on my keyboard, but I don't want to make noise.
Your keyboard
Right.
is super loud, my guy.
It is. But yeah. Well, then I'm just going to kind of close my eyes, breathe in, breathe out. All right, you insignificant pile of flesh. We are going to beat the shit out of you, and then you're going to tell me where my friend is. And I'm going to start by bardic performancing for inspire courage for everyone. So that's a that's a +2. Yeah, just making sure.
Okay.
+2 on attack, and +2 on attack and damage rolls. And then I'm also going to go ahead and use my last 3rd level spell slot of the day as a standard action to cast haste on everyone.
Okay, sounds good.
Nice.
So that makes it a total of +3 to attack, +2 damage, +1 to your AC, and a +2 on saving throws against like fear and whatnot.
Works for me. So the Skin Stealer, he is wearing bits of like shiny alchemical stuff. He has a dagger at his belt, and he pulls a couple of alchemical things together, mixes them up. They start to fizz violently, and he chucks it at Chewie for a targeting your touch 25 to hit.
Ouch.
Then I got a +1 to armor.
That is a +1 to dodge bonus, so yes, it's a dodge bonus.
And it's targeting my touch. Does that stack with touch?
Yes, dodge does stack with
It
touch.
still hits.
Okay. So then
Dodge does not affect flat-footed, it affects touch.
So Edgar takes 17 points of damage. One of it is precision damage. The rest of it is acid damage. And then if Siri and Geldern could both make reflex saves to dodge the splash.
You get +1 bonuses to that because of haste.
Reflex.
Look, if I'm going to be a buff, at least going to try and remember what
you
my buffs are.
Gotta shout your buffs at the top of your lungs. You have a +1! It's a +1!
A D6! Add it to your roll!
No, that's totally fair.
12.
With the +1, that should be a 13.
Okay. Not quite good enough. Can I get it from Asiri as well, please?
There we go.
Asiri will take half. Geldern will take splashes minimum, so 4, 5, 6 points of acid damage to Geldern and 3 to Asiri.
Ouch.
Meanwhile, not Emmy, 5 foot
Oh,
steps
do I
forward.
still have the temporary hit point? Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. I think she's gonna cast that. Yeah. Steps forward. This one is also wearing some alchemical stuff as well. And she picks up a potion, throws it down throws it down. She drinks it, I should say.
Chugs it down?
Yeah.
She's throwing down with us.
Oh, she is. Where's my...
It's time to lay down this smackdown!
Yeah.
It does not get... Oh, I'll say the material component for this spell is a chili pepper, and I think that's hilarious. But she didn't need to move forward. She can hit Geldern and Edgar and Assyria. All three of you could make reflex saves as a gout of fire just out of her mouth.
Do I need to make the save?
You're
also,
fine.
you all get +1s.
I am going to use my cat reflexes to reroll that, which is a different ability than my other stuff. I have something specifically for reflex saves. So
Okay.
that's...
So Geldern will take half, Assyria will take half, Chewie will take all of it. And we're gonna boom, 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 bam, 13 or 6 for Assyria and Geldern fire damage.
Alrighty.
Fire explodes everywhere and passes to Edgar.
Well, that was a lot of damage. All added up, so I want to back up. Wait,
You're
no.
already with the back against the wall.
Yeah, right here, and drink a potion of inflict light wounds.
Okay, works for me.
Yeah, stand behind the bard.
As this one 5 foot steps into the room, you guys can see her form is unnaturally blurry, and it passes to Gelding.
I will 5 foot step 1 square back and then burning hands because they're so nicely stacked up.
Okay, works for me.
So I'm level 6, so that's 64, and they get a dex save.
Yep. I think Burning Hands caps at 5.
Is it?
I'm pretty
Let
sure.
me check. Might be. Burning hands, yeah, max 5d4. Okay, so 5d4.
Plus, I think 5 for max spell level.
Okay, so I've got a 26 and a 26 and a 25.
Yeah,
Dang.
those all pass. So half damage, everyone takes 5 in that case.
Understood. And so they do. And this one here is going to... Yeah, you see him drink something, and as he does so, his body starts to shake violently. 5 foot step. Gonna try to bop a Siri
Go for it.
for a 30 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on!
Whoa.
15 damage, and if you
For
can,
max damage.
and if you can make a fortitude save.
Okay.
He's carrying a mace. The mace is covered with some blue grossness, and then he tags you with it.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
However,
21?
I'm pretty sure that passes. Let me go double check real quick. I'm like 90% of 21 is probably 21's great. Yeah. The wound burns, but nothing else comes of it. And it's not Theo, it's Aurelian. New guy.
Okay, I use bladed dash to cross over to the skinwalker.
Skin stealer.
Yeah, skin stealer walker.
Skin something.
The naked guy.
The naked man. There we go. Okay, sounds good.
So that's the dash.
I've had this
Okay.
spell on every Magus I've played, but I've never had a reason to cast it. But there it is.
Okay, one question. Can I still use Spell Strike now, or can't I use it because I used the spell?
You can't because unless you could cast the spell as a swift action. When you cast this spell as a standard action, you go 30 feet forward and then get a free attack at the end.
Okay. Yeah,
And you get a
then-
circumstance bonus on your attack roll equal to your intelligence or charisma, whichever is higher.
Yeah.
Or you can
Yeah.
do a strike anywhere at the point while he's moving.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
can
but I
also
will
strike
strike the skin stealer.
Well, aren't they all skin
They are
stealers?
all skin stealers. I just
Yeah,
didn't put
this
all in
one here.
The leader.
Right, move.
Okay.
there. Okay, make it happen.
Don't
So-
spread the damage out too far.
One.
Don't forget to add your bonuses from the buffs.
Don't
Plus
forget your
9.
buffs. We all shout into the webcam.
+1 from the inspiration, right?
Plus 2.
2.
Plus
Yeah,
Two
and
plus
plus,
two.
and plus 1 from haste.
+1 to attack rolls. So it's a +3 to attack rolls, +2 to damage. Weapon damage.
Okay. +3, +4. Okay.
That definitely hits.
And that should be a crit because I used a rapier
Well
+1
used.
keen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair
with-
enough. Roll to
you need
confirm.
Yeah. Only 2.
With the all bonus added?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. With all the bonuses.
That confirms.
Oh, nice.
Plus.
Jeez Louise.
So.
Faff him up.
6 plus 9. And plus 2 to damage through the inspiration, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think that's doubled because of the.
Mhm.
So the modifiers are doubled again, so that's another 11, so that's 32 in total.
Okay, fair enough. Running forward, doing big stabby. Not bad. Assyria, you're on.
All right. As a supernatural ability, Assyria will give everyone some tribal cooperation, so you all get outflank. Enjoy. And
Now
Assyria will step back here. 5 foot.
Okay. And John is on.
Sorry, I was quickly looking up what outflank does again, just to make sure I don't forget it. Increases to +4. Okay,
Also,
got it.
the crit part is the interesting one.
Yeah.
Whenever
Yes.
someone crits, everyone else who has outflank gets an attack of opportunity.
Crit circle.
Crit circle is a thing.
Yes.
Well then, with that in mind, I'm gonna move here. Is that legal?
No. There's a hard
No.
corner there.
Okay. Can I do an acrobatics in a 5-foot step to get through?
No, because there's a hard corner there.
Fair. Okay. Well, Fubar. Well, when in doubt, cut it out, I guess.
Stop it.
I'm going to. Well, the sword's basically drawn because I have quick draw and anything and other feats, so I essentially just have the sword whenever. If it's on my hip, then it's. Yeah, I am a bit of a duelist. I'm just going to whack at the skin stealer in front of me.
Okay.
1, 2.
Alrighty.
Oh, come on! I rolled a 2 and a 5.
And both of them miss.
Darn it!
Is that with your performance added?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. And off we go. Oh, what do I want to do? It's very scary. There's someone in. I think I'm probably just gonna try to do a whap. Attacking the new guy with a 16 to hit.
No.
Alrighty. We did what we could. This one's gonna 5, 10, and attack Geldern with a 19 to hit.
Yep, that totally hits.
And if you can make a fortitude save.
Oh, jeez.
Does his aura work in the room? This shadow aura?
His
You-
mischance.
It's probably normal light in here for these guys to be able to see. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So 12 damage and a fort save, please.
Yep.
Hitting like trucks.
I
Yes.
rolled really well.
Stop rolling well.
Yeah, you're the GM.
20.
So this creature is also carrying a mace that's covered in some blue grossness, and it burns when it hits you, but nothing else seems to happen. And Edgar, life has many
Alright.
joys, Ed boy.
I am going to cast one of my spells. I'm going to cast the psionic ear-piercing screech, which does psionic damage. Psychic damage. Let me look.
I think it does sonic damage.
Sonic, that's it.
You're just Sindel from the Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Sonic, a little blue hedgehog.
No, that's
I'm
you. You
going-
just gotta go fast and stab some.
Do I need to be worried about the fact that he's doing that behind me?
It only affects one creature,
Okay.
and I'm choosing this one in 25 feet.
Okay.
So that one needs to make a fortitude save.
And so I do. Whoop. Whoop. 28.
Well, That passes, so let me see if he still takes the damage or is just not dazed. The target is dazed for 1 round and takes 1d6 points of sonic damage. A successful save negates the daze effect and halves the damage, so he still takes 1d6.
Okay, sounds good.
But half of that.
Sure.
And it's plus my caster. Full.
Okay.
Voice. Takes 3.
Got it. Okie dokie.
I thought that'd be better in my head.
As we all do. Alright, so the one that's a little blurry is going to swing at John. For 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I'm so good at make a fort save and 7 damage.
Ouch. Okay. No!
Ah!
Hero. I'm gonna use hero point.
Okay.
Gonna hero point to reroll it.
Sounds good.
Yes!
Much better. Yeldern.
Good use.
Indeed.
Yes. I will 5-foot step and cast invisibility.
Oh!
I'm
Goody!
really low.
Poof! Okay. So this one's a little mutagenic. I'm gonna whap the shaman. Hello,
Well,
shaman.
Okay.
At the very least, that was only 5 over my AC. Well, actually, no, only 4 over my AC.
23 to hit.
AC.
What?
Targeting a Siri.
Don't forget your +1
Yes.
bonus.
Yeah, even that won't help. However, go ahead and re-roll that with a -4 penalty, because I'm going to give him some bad luck.
Okay, sounds good to me. Watch me crit this real quick. Just, yeah, sure. I'll roll.
Tommy,
What
stop
you rolled
that.
6 better.
What if I rolled- So this thing comes up and it swings its mace, and the mace misses you but contacts the wall, where there's a particularly not so sturdy bookshelf, 13-point gun.
Oh, come on, Tommy.
Oh my god.
As rocks fall, Aurelian's turn. I thought it would do minimum. I thought the flavor text would be like, "Oh yeah, no, that's not a lot. Here's some damage." Nope.
There were some jars on the shelf full of something that just fell on her head.
There were hand grenades.
Oh god, are we playing Resident Evil or are we playing Pathfinder? Or are we playing?
One of the hand grenades is a bright red in color, and you all think it might be an incendiary one.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
So
Series not
I'm
looking
still
too
under the haste effect, right?
yeah,
Yep.
Okay. So I can do 2 attacks.
you got it.
Can I use 2 times the spell strike ability?
No, you
If
can't go that far.
well,
Okay.
if he
So-
casts a spell that could be hit twice, like a touch spell that attacks twice, can he?
That yes,
Just be
that could work.
just be careful with spell casting while the melee. Remember that
Yeah,
that provokes.
Yeah, Magus has a lot of fun rules about that.
you have an extra attack when making a full attack action, but you don't have the extra like cast a spell time unless you can cast a spell quickened.
Okay, so a touch attack is not. So I can't use my spell strike ability to deliver a touch spell.
Yeah, you can. You totally can. You just can't do that and also attack.
Heh?
You can't attack twice. You can only attack once and deliver your spell that you cast.
Or you could attack
Okay.
with your rapier twice because you're full attacking.
Okay. Oof. Then I will use.
Again, remember you're currently in melee, so if you try casting a spell, you will provoke attacks.
Unless he rolls to cast defensively, and I think his Magus archetype still gets spell combat as a bonus feat. Or
Yeah.
combat casting, rather.
Yeah, I don't lose that. So again, if I just say I want to attack with spell strike, shocking grasp, I will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yes, unless you cast the spell defensively, which is DC 15 plus double the spell level, so in this case 17. And if you don't make a 17 to cast defensively, the spell fails. It doesn't provoke, but you lose the spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I just hit him 2 times.
Okay.
Yeah. You have a really high chance to hit him, and actually also a pretty good chance to crit him.
22 does hit.
Okay.
I think
I roll the second one.
We might be adding one too many things on that one because you shouldn't. I don't think you're adding your intelligence this time.
Oh yeah, that's true. Just let me re-roll it.
I think the +4.
Is that better?
That's both better and in its threat range. I'll let it. New character, who dis? Roll to confirm.
Yeah, can I roll the second attack first or first confirm?
Confirm first.
Okay.
And so it was.
Okay, then the second attack
Which misses.
isn't it? Okay, so damage.
That's all we needed was a crit fishy boy.
So the 11 should be doubled again, right?
Okay, so then 30 more. So then that's I'm sorry, my brain divided by 0 there, and I don't know what happened. And you stab in. He's not looking the best, but he's still.
Yeah, it should be. I think the total damage should be 26. I think he rolled the d6 twice for doubling the damage.
Yes, you're right. Okay, cool. Boom. Okay, pass it to Siri then, unless Aurelian would like to take a 5-foot step.
No.
Okay, then it's on a Siri.
As a supernatural ability, so it does not provoke, Siri will cure mod herself.
Okay.
Whoopa!
Whoopa.
And that's about it.
All right, sounds good. And Johnny.
Just a question. If I take the 5-step, can I do it like this?
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
Alright then. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna have to. Oh, let me make sure I count down those times because we don't have unlimited amounts of bardic inspiration, much to my disappointment. Not yet. I'm a bit of a one-trick pony when it comes to damage, so slash. God bless it, slash. God!
Yeah, they both miss. One trick pony, that is to say he misses a lot. Okay, so then we go to...
Dang.
What am I going to do? Things are...
I should have made a paladin. I should have made someone more directly combat focused. Jeez.
I mean,
That's what I recommended.
if you're chaotic good, you could always go divine fighting technique with Desna and use a star knife and get your charisma.
I am
level
lawful
things.
good.
Ah,
I'm the opposite end.
it is boo. Okay, so then we will...
It's okay. My backup was a Hell Knight.
Also good. What am I gonna? I think I'm just gonna do a bop. I wanted to say Theo, but that's not right. Attack Aurelian, 27 to hit,
Yes.
+5 for 10 points of damage, and this provokes an attack of opportunity from Aurelian. 5, 10, 15, 20. He tries to move away.
Okay. One attack?
Yeah, one attack.
So he doesn't have the whole fortitude
Oh.
thingy.
He does not know.
Okay, just making sure that you didn't forget that.
17 does miss.
I will use my hero point.
Okay. Really gotta kill him right now.
I can't use my spell strike ability for this, right?
Right, you can't.
Okay, just asking to be sure.
Of course.
Yeah.
No!
That feels bad. I've learned in my time on BDG that every time someone plays a Magus, we have to stop and relearn the Magus. It's a complicated class. Okie dokie. I'm gonna I can't. I
Even
don't
more
know
so
where.
for someone who never played one.
Yeah, fair. I guess I'm just gonna attack the bard, aren't I?
Not the face.
Oh,
Oh,
not a pretty face.
Not the face. I attack the face with a 30 to hit, and 8 points of damage.
Thank God that it doesn't have a crit range of 19 to 20.
That'd be bad. All right, pass it to Edgar.
there should be rules that GMs can't roll good, so the player have a bit more fun.
Yes, we're playing the new game where I'm rolling a D1 for everything.
So I'm going to Vital Strike. Get up in front of that one and Vital Strike it.
Okay, sounds good.
From now on, GMs are only allowed to roll d6 to hit instead of d20s.
You guys are gonna fight some much higher CR
And
stuff
that's
than
with all the bonuses.
27 hits. Man, I would GM that game too so hard. On that note, the CR of all the encounters of all the things are like 4 or 5 higher than the parties, but I'm rolling a d6 for my d20s. So like it's gonna be rare that I hit you, but when I do, it's gonna be like a truck. Anyway, go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, is there any bonuses to damage from the buffs?
Here we go again.
Plus 2.
Alrighty.
Plus 3 to hit, plus 2 to damage.
11.
11. Alrighty.
And I'm going to attack again because of haste.
Haste.
So the thing about that is if you used Vital Strike, that's a standard action, not a full round action. So you only get...
Gotcha.
So 11 points of damage. And...
Why do you guys have so high plus to hit?
He used Vital Strike.
I think Vampire Hunters are also a full base attack class, if I had to guess.
Yes, they are.
16 to hit Chewie.
Okay.
Oh, that's a D8. That's a D8. Stop it, Tommy. I put my damage dice and my attack modifier together.
It's okay. I will take that.
25 to hit Chewie.
Alrighty, I think that hits.
10
yes,
damage.
it does.
And Geldern.
Alright. I guess I will move behind here. So hopefully that makes me a bit safer. And one of them you already hit well, right? Which one looks bloodied?
The one that
This
ran
one's-
away. But these two are both a little beat up, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I can't see the runaway one.
Probably not, no.
It's so weird. I can't see through this door.
That might be because reasons that we're not.
But
talking about.
for some reason, I can see through here, like through the wall.
The wall is a ghost. I deleted the wrong bit of dynamic lighting.
Okay, so I do see him.
Yeah, you should.
Somewhat.
Mm.
Okay. I will magic missile him and hope to finish him off.
All right, fair enough. Does a skin stealer have spell resistance? It does not.
Yay.
So I moved, so I can only do the standard action one. So
Okay.
it's only. Let me see. I'm level 6, so I can't do all my bonus stuff, and it's not dark and stuff like that. So it's only 3d4 in that case.
I think that's right.
3d4 plus 3. 9. And I turn visible again.
And you turn visible again, and oh, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna attack.
Oh, still not dead.
Oh, you're not dead. Neat. The Siri, 23 to hit you.
Yes.
13 points of damage. Oh, that's nice.
By the way,
Amy.
all silver.
What's
I
up?
think you rolled max
This is weapon
damage
count
every
silver.
single time.
It's not silver. No, you should have DR from everything I've hit you with. Also, I have rolled a lot max against the shaman.
Yeah, I think actually you rolled all 3 attacks max, so everything. I think
So you have all the time you had damage reduction, Amy?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay,
Just
nice.
one. So that
Which makes
basically
us-
brings it down to where it was.
Okay, and Theo.
Yeah, I walk.
I mean,
I follow and attack him.
Okay.
finish him.
Just a second. Just to be sure, I can cast a spell, move up, hit him, right?
So, how that works is if you're using Spell Strike, the attack action happens immediately after the casting of the spell. So you can't, and I may have miscalled this earlier in the channel's career, you can't cast the spell, move up, and then hit. You can move up and then cast the spell. You can't standard action, standard action. But what you can do is move action, standard action to spell combat.
Okay, so I can move up,
Then cast.
cast a spell, and hit him.
Yes. Would you like to
Okay,
cast defensively?
Yeah, I just hit him.
Okay. So then it's going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
Normal attacking?
From he needs to cast the spell from within.
No, just
No, no.
I just hit him.
Oh,
That's why I
I'm
said
so
you just did
sorry.
it.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, attacking me provokes.
No.
Sorry, I'll tell you that. A 19 does hit.
Oh, nice.
That is exactly what you needed.
Okay, now we know the AC. That's good.
And if you'd like to flavor that kill,
Yeah,
new guy.
just do. Can you do that? It's.
Yes. I'm
more
so
fun, I
sorry, I
think.
forgot. Yep, fair enough. You move forward and you do a stab into his heart, and he kind of melts, and there's a slight
You.
popping
Gross.
noise, kind of like the sound of popping popcorn as his bones and joints go down and become a mess of gloop on the ground, and it passes to Emmy.
Can I do a 5 feet step now?
No, because
No.
you have to do a move
Okay.
action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least
That's
if
what's-
he died here, he can't reincarnate. It's not the first world.
Oh, it's Siri.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm up.
Yep.
My internet tuned out for a second and I had to refresh, and then all of a sudden it was my turn. Great timing.
Yeah, you did it.
So, Siri will 5 if I can select the right tool. And she is going to cast Spiritual Weapon to summon a giant warhammer to attack this guy for her.
Okay, sounds good. Does it attack right now?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
And that will be plus a dis. I'm moving, I'm scrolling.
You're moving, you're scrolling. D20 plus your wisdom, I believe it is.
And my bab.
And your bab.
Which is not a dollar sign.
1d20 plus money!
Okay, she
Good job.
is going to spend 2 uses of her thingy to turn that 17. Oh, never mind. It still won't do it.
Okay, got
Need
it.
to get all the way to 20.
24
Darn.
does hit, though.
Warhammer's a...
I think Spiritual Weapon uses its own threat range and stuff, too.
I know, that's what I was going to say. It'll be 3 times multiplier if I
Oh.
got that 20.
Okay, well, go ahead and roll damage.
Yes. Which I believe also uses my wisdom.
I'm
No,
pretty
my
sure.
level.
Ah, neato. Boo doo 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 doo. Boo,
It's a
boo,
slow
doo.
weapon.
It is. It's got
Yes,
a big
it's a
old
warhammer.
windup. Yeah, it's got to charge up.
It's like a baseball bat.
Well, that was great.
It was. And it goes to John.
Can't you and Tommy like switch roles or something?
Be real nice.
That is also force damage, by the way.
Got it. Jonathan is Onathan. I
No,
know your character's name is not Jonathan. I really wish I hadn't said that. Oh my god. Well, let's all forget I said that and pass the bard. It's the bard's turn.
Okay then.
Jonathan is Onathan.
I never said you had good ideas. Well, these guys in front of me, they need to be hurted. Quickly changing dice color. Alright, I'm going to... Forgive me, it's been a while since I've played a Magus, so I'm not... And we don't have to do this in 2E anymore. It's a concentration check to cast defensively, or is it just a... Which check is it again?
To cast defensively, it's a concentration check. So D20 plus caster level plus mod, and your DC is 15 plus double the level of the spell.
So my DC would be 15 plus double the level, and so a level 1 spell will be DC 17.
Yeah, you got it.
Alright, so I'm going to try and cast a first level spell defensively. Finally. Okay.
And so
I'm going to cast the spell Cord of Shards. It's a 15-foot cone-shaped burst. I basically just hit my hand on my sword and then slash through the air, and suddenly there's like sonic pulses or something, I guess.
I
Sounding
see
cool.
why you didn't want to move. I'm like, well, just 5-foot step before you cast, my dude. But you want to hit all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And DC is 16.
What do I add on my reflex save? I add 11. So then
So,
all
save.
3 pass. And
God.
Even though one barely does.
But hey, 4 points of damage.
Stop mocking me.
That might have sounded a little meaner than I intended. 4 points of damage does happen, though. Okay. Well.
I felt the same when I did my Burning Hands.
5, 10. It provokes from Chewie. 15.
Uh-oh, I don't like that.
20, 25, 30.
It's not like someone's moving to me.
Wait, does that provoke?
Are you invisible, right?
Oh, yeah, provokes from
No.
John, too. John and Chewie both.
I'm no longer invisible because
okay.
I cast Magic Missile to try finishing this guy.
Oh my flipping!
You like the 16.
Would you like to turn that 16 into an 18? Offer standing. Offer standing.
What was that? Sorry.
But the bardic inspiration isn't in it, right? Bob plus
Yes,
dex?
that is. Yeah, no, all my bonuses are added correctly. I rolled a 4.
Jeez.
I cannot roll high. Jeez Louise. I was rolling so well out of combat, but then in combat, and it's just like, nope. Also, is Tommy still here?
Yeah, no, I'm still here. I'm just waiting on y'all to figure out if you'd like to add 2 to that.
Yep.
That has my 2 added into it.
No, from...
No, from Amy.
Wait, from Amy. What?
From the shaman. The shaman has an ability that could give either of you a +2. You both missed.
+2 wouldn't be enough though, right?
Yeah, no.
It's 19.
Well, it might
AC,
on
and it
Chewie's.
would-
Oh, to me.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know
For
who you were
Chewie,
talking
it would work.
to.
Yeah, for Chewie it would work.
Yeah,
I'll take the
Chewie,
+2.
take a hit.
Okay, then it hits.
Alrighty. See here.
Okay.
An 11.
11 points of damage.
Why are all of us rolling so low on our damage?
Happy Halloween!
Question.
I'm not rolling
Tommy.
low on damage.
Yes.
So the attack of opportunity, it's going through Chewie Square?
It's leaving right here. This square.
Okay, I was just curious because I know we have outflank, and I was curious if we could figure out how to trigger that, but nope.
24 to hit Geldern.
I mean, you can literally not hit me.
I did it again.
So plus 11 is high enough to beat my AC by its own.
Oh, good. 12 damage and Edgar.
And I'm on the ground.
Okay.
Oh no.
Happy Halloween! We're all re-rolling.
I guess I should use my hero point to not be on the ground.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
That puts me at 1 HP, or how does that work?
Puts you at
Oh,
1
what's-
hit point,
And
unconscious.
stabilized also.
And
Yeah.
unconscious, yeah. And-
I'm vital striking again,
okay.
and I am vital striking this one.
Okay, sounds good. I forgot to roll a thing, but I'll roll it here myself real quick. Okay. So that would normally hit, but you swing somewhere where, like I said when she entered the room, her form is kind of blurry, and you can't quite figure where, which is unfortunate because that was in your threat range.
Okay. Can I still move because of haste or not?
Yeah, and you have a second attack as well.
All right. And because that one's blood, I don't know what really to do. I'm going to go over here to hit this one next turn.
Okay. Or you could 5-foot step and make it the other attack, because you can 5-foot step
Oh, yeah.
between attacks.
A 26 to hit that one.
Okay, yeah, that definitely hits.
We just need one person down to hit.
Pretty much.
12.
Plus 12. Geldern is doing a nap. Then
Yep.
we're gonna
Napping on the ground.
5-foot step. Siri.
Yes.
14 to there you go. There
That
you
does
go.
not hit.
Alrighty, and Theo.
I can through haste. Can I cast move hit with not with a touch spell, just a normal cast.
What would you cast?
Hex misfortune.
So that would be a standard action on its own.
So no.
Yeah.
Okay. That's every cast, or for example, vanish.
Any spell that is a standard action.
That's just
Let me
most
look up
spells.
vanish.
Most of them will be standard actions. Vanish is a standard action, yeah.
Okay, but I will walk up to a Siri and cast vanish onto her.
Okay, that works. So for the next 5 rounds, a Siri is invisible, and it's a Siri's turn.
Well,
Well, you have your spiritual hammer you can attack with.
That
yes, I do.
Would not break invisibility.
Would it not?
Yeah, because you are not attacking, the hammer is, so you'd be fine.
Yeah, I think you're just concentrating on it, right?
All right. Hammer time. There it is.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh. That's pretty.
Yes, it
Do,
is.
do you still need
Also,
to
what's our
roll to
bonus on
confirm?
attack rolls? Or damage
2.
rolls?
2.
Plus 2 to
So that
damage.
should be that. All right.
First confirm, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gotta confirm.
Gotta confirm. And so it does.
Hey,
So,
crit damage.
double that, so 22.
So plus 30.
And isn't it times 3?
Triple that.
It is the
Triple,
hammer.
oh, 33, nice.
The hammer connects with the gut of the skin stealer, and it leans forward and hacks up a bunch of grossness. Okay. Anything else from you?
Yeah, Assyria's gonna start tiptoeing.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
I have no idea what the bonus to that is at this point.
Invisibility is plus 20.
It's a lot. Don't worry about the stealth check. You move where you move. John is on.
He's muted again, Ross.
Yes,
Good.
I am. My apologies, because I try not to.
No, it's fair. I appreciate it a lot.
Well, I feel like I can't do Jack Dilly Squad, but let's keep going.
He's gonna crit.
You blew it. Now you said it, so I can't do it. Also, kind of running low on bardic performances. And by that I mean we only have 6 more rounds left. So 1 attack,
That hits.
2nd attack. Oh. That one also... Okay.
Is a 19 in your threat range?
A 19 is in my threat range.
Alright, take a +2 to your die roll on that 2nd attack.
So that would cause that to crit.
Now, can he
Crit
confirm?
I can confirm.
You can confirm. Okay, and
So
now
is that 11 doubled?
it is, but first we have to roll percentage dice twice. And both of them connect. So then that's 22 and
Nice.
9.
31.
Someone's breathing in there.
Someone is going.
I was about to
hard.
say there's a thunderstorm going on.
Oh, is that literally what that is?
No. No. No, someone's breathing in their mic. I'm just making a joke.
Do not eat
It's-
your microphones. It's not food. Anything else?
It's atmospheric.
Atmospheric.
Is it bleeding?
It is not. I mean, yes. I thought you meant mechanically.
No, not
Yeah, no,
mechanically.
you
just
hit
like
it real good. It's not looking good.
Okay, so these things can die. Good news.
And we're gonna take. I want to cast.
I really
things on
wish I
myself.
set myself up over there so I could have...
Outflanked? Yeah, I was thinking that too, but I really don't want to move.
Alrighty, we're gonna attack Edgar because we think that Geldern is dead. 29. to
Oh,
hit.
for the love
Oh
of
my god.
Man,
Why? Stop.
I could have given these guys scimitars, 9 points of damage at Edgar. It is now Edgar's turn. Halloween's a good holiday for me.
Sometimes the disease just, why do I even roll, right? Who can have 29 AC?
I mean, I think probably John's is like 24, 25.
Mine is 24 at the moment
Exactly.
Why?
because I have a chain shirt on and whatnot. I was actually thinking about taking medium armor proficiency and getting mithril
Does that
chest
hit?
plate after this
Yep.
stuff.
30 hits.
I have a chain shirt too, and I have 18 AC.
Oh, I also have a rank of protection and Eldorian. My chain shirt's +2 and Eldorian dueling
Oh, okay.
streak
Okay.
gives me a +2 shield bonus while wielding my dueling sword.
Yeah. Okay.
And
24
24 damage.
damage.
More slicing and dicing. And I'm going to slicing and dicing at...
I'm not inept in combat, it's just I'm a better support.
And a 14 misses you really hard. Geldern's taking a nap. Well, I can't see the shaman. So I guess I'm going to 5-foot step and attack the new guy.
Oh my god, Tommy.
Will he provoke an attack of opportunity from her weapon?
No, he
The
took a
floating one?
He took a
He 5-foot step.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So double this. Whoop. 24
Oh, no.
damage. Ugh.
20 foot.
Okay.
Come on, Tommy.
I'm doing so good, you leave me be. It's my moment in the sun to beat up
That's
people.
the second
I think
session.
the scariest thing about Halloween is Tommy's RNG is so freaking good.
The moon
You
is
should have
on.
seen the first fight against the trolls. He triple natural 20 Chewie in one round.
I'm just lucky that he hasn't really targeted me.
Aurelian is on in any case.
Yeah, I was hoping it would be safe behind you guys, but they just took the attack of opportunity and downed me.
Yeah.
I miss those trolls. Those trolls were so good. I'm having fond memories of a troll that crit,
I
crit, crit.
looked.
Orc.
I looked the spell combat up, spell strike, and the site says I could use the spell, move, and attack with my weapon. So I could have done that in the earlier rounds. The FAQ says that's the ruling.
And yeah, here I wonder if Joe still watches the videos that I do. Hi, Joe. Also, we spent so long. There were so many sessions where play stopped, and Robin knows he was there, where we couldn't figure out what his Magus was doing and how the action economy worked. And Kane was angry, and I was like, "No, this works."
I remember watching that.
Exactly. I think. If I remember correctly, I'm just gonna teach everybody right now. Welcome to min-maxing for fun and profit, Magus optimization 2. Here we go. Magus. Geese are popular on the internet right now. Spell strike.
A goose-based Magus.
It'd be terrifying. Quack. Whenever a Magus casts a spell with a range of touch from the Magus spell list, yes.
No, it could fly.
Oh, I thought you said my name.
The Goose Magus.
Most Magi can fly too. He can deliver the spell through any weapon he's wielding as part of a melee attack. Instead of the free melee touch attack normally allowed to deliver the spell, a Magus can take one free melee attack with his weapon at highest BAB as part of casting the spell. And then you have...
The FAQ, the third one, it says, can a Magus use Spell Strike to cast a touch spell, move, and then make a melee attack with the weapon to deliver the touch spell, all in the same round? And it starts with yes.
Move action of enemy, then a free action. Yeah, I think I got it screwed up by after the round passes. It's no longer a free action to deliver the charge. Fair enough. I stand corrected. Support us on Patreon so we can continue to screw up the Magus like we've been doing for a couple of years.
Yay! First you screwed him up in one direction and now in the other.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's in the middle. It's in the middle. You overshot.
There's no consistency on how the Magus works here at all. But okay, fair enough. Neato.
Yeah, and it says with haste I can do 2 attacks if I see that right. Does spell combat count as making a full attack action for the purpose of haste and other effects? Yes.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
Give me all your shocking grasps.
Yeah, I will attack with shocking grasp.
Well,
defensively.
yeah.
So 17, right?
But you need to do, exactly, the casting defensively.
So how was I rolling this now?
It should be your level plus your casting ability.
Okay.
And I think you get a bonus at the Magus, or
yeah, you should have combat casting. So for you, it should be D20 plus 10 plus whatever your intelligence is.
Please again, this was a bit too much for me.
Oh, sorry. D20 plus 10 plus intelligence.
20 plus 10 plus 4. What? No!
Siri!
Can Siri make that number go up by 1?
Which number?
The 16.
By 16.
He needs a 17.
Yeah, I guess.
You guess. All right, you're good.
I mean, are you getting the full plus 2, plus 3?
That's not an attack. That's an entirely different thing.
Oh, duh.
Yeah. But my level is not in this roll right now?
Right.
Okay.
Well, it is.
Okay,
the 6 and 4 is your level plus combat casting.
Ah, okay. So now I roll to hit, right?
Yes.
Okay, that was.
But this time against this touch, or not? No.
Not against his touch. If he's
a weapon, right?
Yeah, he still makes a regular attack roll.
Okay, yeah. Your spell strike ability.
That's plus 9.
Come on.
Plus 3.
Don't you dare roll.
Yeah, with crit.
Well, you need to confirm first.
Gotta confirm it. Can his Siri make it go up by 1 again?
Oh my god.
Please.
That's a good question. It's an immediate
So no,
action,
so you
so
can't.
no.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wait, can you use some? Do you still have your hero point?
No.
Oh,
Can I use my Arcane Pool to buff my weapon +1?
Not
bit late for that.
Not at this point. Yeah. So that would
Yeah.
that would just fail to confirm.
Okay. So 1d6.
And
1d6
then,
plus 9 plus.
5d6.
Yeah.
That was almost so
Shame.
much.
That would have been, that would have been almost really, really fun.
Almost.
I mean, as it stands,
Is he still down?
collapsing,
There's still a lot of
writhing as the lightning rod is driven. That's what I'm calling your rapier now, the lightning rod. As it's driven into him, he convulses and melts onto the ground and is Siri.
All right. I believe the weapon automatically redirects to the nearest target, or do I have to use a move action to do that?
Gotta use a move action, I think. As popular as this spell is, I've only ever
Oh no!
What's wrong?
I have a magic. I have a magic item that can automatically confirm a critical hit.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I
it
could
did
have used
60. You did 60 damage, not 30. He's gone from a.
No, I didn't use it. I didn't use it.
Okay, good. Then he's just dead. Each round after the first, you can use a move action. That scared the hell out of me. To redirect the weapon to a new target. If you do not, the weapon continues to attack. Yeah. So you gotta have it move on its own.
Yeah, I thought there was something in there about when a target falls down, but that's all right. To not hold up the game, I am going to...
Everyone listen to Emmy. Emmy's not holding up the game.
5.
Rules.
Yeah, I'm going to 5 foot here, and I'm going to smack him with Trial of Fire and Acid.
Okay. And I'll roll the D100. Okay, cool.
It's a 1d, a 20, plus a 4, because I got the cool bonus. No, it'd be 5, because of the... Yeah.
And you're flanking. So...
And flanking.
Does that get my touch? Does that get my touch? With the flank, yes.
Awesome. And take 2d6.
Okay.
Fire and acid.
All right, fair enough. 8 points of damage. Ouchie. John, you're on. That one's bad, too. Rhyming hurts.
Oh,
Very
now
nice.
you're flanking.
yeah, and flank's still growing, so I'm gonna try and cut it up. Oh my blessed god.
What's your threat range?
It's 18 to 20. Eldorian dueling sword isn't exactly known for its massive critical range. It's more so known for the dueling and whatnot feats that are really nice to go with it.
Yeah, it's just
Unfortunately, I only have one use
Oh
left
no,
of
don't worry about it.
so I can't
It's
help
fine.
you there.
So it's only I presume the 32 hits.
Yep, and both of them get through the blur.
Okay, so that's 9 points of slashing.
You
Cha
got
cha.
Cha-cha! And I would like to... Oh, my... I really want to rush the Magus, but that would be bad, so I'm just going to whap Chewie. Never mind. Hey, Chewie, you're on.
Alrighty.
Finally.
It looks like the tide.
Keep those rolls up, Tommy. Keep those rolls up.
You're slowly turning back my way.
Vital striking here.
Okay. And that hits.
Thank God you vital striked. That barely hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
12.
Plus 12. Okay.
Jeez.
I would like
That
to...
was really...
I'm going to make a fortitude save really quickly. Yeah, 14.
Against what?
Against Trial of Fire and Acid.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that makes it.
Okay. So then what happens to me?
Another 2d6.
Okay. The 2d6 is
Enjoy.
Nice.
So that's I think that's my exact. So as this thing turns and it goes to raise up its morning star to whap Assyria in the head, its arm melts and collapses onto the ground as the rest of it follows suit.
Well, fun.
And it's on Aurelian. That was the most clutch persistent damage I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I can't take a whole lot more hits.
Yeah, fair enough. And it's
Well-
on Aurelian.
Aurelian, with haste, you have enough movement speed to get all the way over there and full attack.
Well, I mean, he'd use a move action, so he couldn't full attack.
Yeah, I mean, the spell attacking thing.
Oh, yes.
Because haste increases movement range to further than 30 feet.
Right. Okay, fair enough.
Circle, crit, circle.
Crit circle.
Sorry, I was muted.
Actually,
Can I,
it's not a crit circle because Geldern's unconscious.
Yeah.
Ah.
Can I do a double attack if I don't use a spell?
No, because you had to
No.
use a move action.
So I just can. Okay, then I will use a frostbite as a spell strike.
Okay, sounds good. I think I like that one better than Shocking
Just a
Grasp.
standard or with metamagic? Oh, wait, you can't
With-
use metamagic. Oh, wait, you can because you're prepared spellcaster.
Yeah, it's as metamagic prepared.
Yeah, so it doesn't increase the casting time.
So you'd have had to have prepared it ahead of time.
Yeah.
That's this.
I mean, he must do that. Otherwise, it's not. He can't turn it into a cantrip.
20 hits, though.
Okay. And 1d6 plus 9. Oh, I think I forgot the plus
It's
2 last attack. Or is the bardic inspiration gone?
And it's still running.
Okay, then plus 2.
So you're using frostbite, right?
Yes,
With or without rhyme?
with rhyme.
Okay.
Okay. Just wondering.
Yeah, that's my 2 metamagic spells I need,
Yeah.
so I can
I
do
have
it.
10 hit points.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Just let me do my thing. Robin is confusing me.
Okay, yeah.
Plus 1d6 plus 6. So, go die.
And so it does, and that's combat. Geldern is on the ground. Geldern wakes
I
up.
would high five you, but I'm passed out on the ground.
Hold on.
After killing the
Siri
last one, I
will-
just dropped to the floor, sitting.
Yeah.
I don't think my
Everyone
inflict
take 3D.
wounds-
What?
What?
I
Shoot?
said I
Everyone-
don't think my inflict wounds would heal him.
Only one
No.
way to find out. Happy Halloween!
Channel.
Well,
Take 12.
we still have channel positive energy. It's fine.
And Geldern's back up.
Yeah.
So-
Hell,
everyone-
even I have healing spells.
So everyone gets 12 health again, or
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's,
Oh,
that's
nice.
how channel positive energy works.
I walk over to Aurelian, just like clasp my hands on his shoulders and like, thank Abadar's sweet, merciful. Okay, look, rephrasing that. Thank Yomede's divine might that you showed up when you did.
I just don't answer. I'm totally out of
Out of breath.
energy. I
Okay.
just look at it. I just look at you. So, okay.
Oh, that would have been so much worse if you weren't here, friend.
Yes. Oh, god damn it.
Everyone is still alive?
Yes, just my head hurts. Like someone slammed a morning star into it or something.
Oh,
Let's see if we can fix that. 15 points this time.
Okay, I'm no longer have a head edge. I'm at max HP.
Running out of running out of some tools here on my end, but nothing I can't handle.
I'm feeling pretty great.
The problem is these guys weren't undead, so I couldn't just channel positive energy to heal everyone.
Yeah, that's true. Well, first things first, I will take out some object and cast a light spell on it, which I will eclipse, so it turns into a torch of darkness, pretty much.
Fair enough.
Okay,
So it was.
we are obviously in some kind of trouble because
I can't see.
the kids did not here. Well, it's just dim light.
Oh. Why did you do that?
Because it strengthens everything I do, pretty much.
Okay, next time remind me and I'll go for the lights.
After getting the second wave of positive energy, I stand up and say to what was the full name? Jonathan.
You would just call me
Thanks for the
John.
praise. Thanks for the praise, my friend. Your inspiration helped me to get through this.
I do what I can.
Yes, your humming and whatnot was really helpful.
Haste.
Ah.
Haste is a
I
lovely
meant
spell.
more like your inspirational musical talent.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me.
I'll
But
pick up the countdown mechanism,
Okay.
since I don't know what it is yet.
No idea.
Well, whatever it is, it radiates really powerful magic.
and is the professor... I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna walk over here. Where's the body of that damn thing that... Did it kill the professor?
Probably about
It melted when it died.
and
So
about
there's like
here,
a puddle on the ground, I think, here.
and about here would be the skins of the three individuals and the professor lay like discarded clothing on the ground.
And
Okay.
So I can highly easily infer that they're dead.
yes, whenever it steals their skin, they die.
Well,
Damn it.
Wasn't there
I think
something about them having a chance to survive? Or something?
No,
I
it's
think if they give it willingly.
If they give it willingly, they still die.
Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly, because that's what I remember, that you could give it willingly.
Damn
I
it.
thought that you wouldn't
Damn it.
die.
Damn it all.
Is Siri's going to take that book that the professor gave her? She's going
The
to open
professor
it.
wasn't a spellcaster or anything, he wouldn't have a clone, right?
No, not this
No.
professor. The Professor Lorimore.
Oh, okay.
I want to look at the gem, the
Professor-
magical gem he had on the table. And can I make a knowledge arcana to see if I can feel or
Yeah,
know
for sure.
something about it?
Oh, that reminds me. I will use detect magic again. Do any of these weapons that the skin crawlers used radiate magic? They did some nasty stuff, it seemed, but I couldn't tell if it was magic or just them putting stuff on the weapon, like consumables.
Seems to just be that the weapons had poison on them. The weapons themselves are not magical. They are masterwork heavy maces.
Is the bardic inspiration working for this role?
No. Besides, I had Inspire Courage up, not Inspire Competence.
Okay.
And I'm running a bit low on my rounds as it is, so I'm gonna
Then
play
I
it
don't
safe.
think I know anything.
Not really. It's obviously very magical, and it's obviously ticking down to something.
Yeah. I'm gonna just hold back on the buffs, because at this point I'm out of all of my hastes for the day, and I'm running low on my bardic performances. Good news, though, I have the spell Allegro, so at the very least, if I can't haste you all, I can still haste myself.
Yeah.
Allegro is really nice. At the cost of I can only do it while I'm in a bardic performance, which is almost all the time, I get myself haste.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for level 9 so I can Magus Arcana haste.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, I'm
What
also
level are
waiting
we?
for level 9.
Are we?
because level 9 I will get my shadowy stuff spells.
The party is
Whoa,
level
wait.
6, Asiri.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
I thought
that's
you were
good.
level
That's what I
7.
thought.
I will. I use my armor of spell storing and cast frostbite with. Can I use meta magic
Yeah.
to store spells?
You can,
Okay.
yeah.
Then
Wait,
I
I thought you were
store
level
a
7.
meta magic rhyme spell frostbite in my armor of spell storing.
We're level 6, Ross! Oh, I may have... I know why. You're level 7 because you came in a little earlier than we had intended.
Okay.
And you still can't hit!
Hey, no, I had just bad rolls, okay?
I had to buy stuff on level 6. You had so much more money.
Well, as soon
And,
as looking
and
over
I
the
could
book-
have wear medium armor. I'm still using light armor. That's
Assyria...
unfair, Tommy.
It's not unfair. It's support us on Patreon for unfairness. Ross can level himself down. It'd be fine. It'd be so fine.
That's fine.
And
Yeah, I'll just stay level 7.
and we can get a book. A book is opened by a Siri.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
What kind of book?
a very old book.
Can you read it? Is it in a language that we can read?
I have no idea.
Oh, narrator god in the sky, tell us what the book is about.
What is the book about, Asiri? Narrator God speaks. The book that the professor gave you?
Correct.
That is his journal.
Ah.
There are events which you guys found in the early days of this campaign, flipping through, leading up to the Whispering Ways doing something shady, and you went to go try to stop them.
How far back does it go?
Pretty far. Probably about 5 or 6 years.
Isuri's going to sort of scroll through it, see if she can find any documentation of this weird artifact that we got.
Not at all.
Nothing.
We should probably take it with us and hand it over to the Paladin Eye, right?
Yeah.
Certainly. Wait.
Do they have a copy of this?
Hard to say.
Fact.
Can I look at it and see if I can if I know something about it?
You made an Arcana check and got a 14, so...
Yeah, for the gem. Well, not for the book.
The book doesn't have anything, like, magical in it, really. It's the personal journal of somebody.
I mean more like if I have seen it in the library of the order or something, or hear someone talk about it.
Yeah, no, it's literally just somebody's diary.
Okay.
Did I already roll Arcana on the gem?
I believe you did. You guys have got everything that you're going to get out of it with all the Arcanas and histories and things.
Hey, who's
I
this
just
guy
know that I
at
cast
College of Plane
technique.
that we have? This bard?
The Bard and the Magus both should.
Say that again.
What?
Knowledge planes on the gem?
18.
Because obviously the Aeon sent us here.
Can I try a planner if I tried Arcana?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm just going to use Bardic.
Wow.
Which one is it? Lore Master. I'm just going to take 10, 18.
Okay, so
Wow.
18 doesn't get you much. A 30... I don't know if Aurelian speaks the language, but I'll say with a 30,
one?
Aurelian recognizes, unless he reads the language, in which case, then he certainly recognizes it. But some of the, like, as what our symbols are flashing back and forth, some of them appear to be, like, Achilles written backwards upside down, which doesn't necessarily speak of an extra plane or something, but it does speak of very, very far away from here.
One
You
of
cut
us
out?
knows what
was
this
the
is.
last one?
Very, very far away from here.
Okay.
I know what Aklo upside down means, and it's not good. But that's meta.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it means, and
No
it's
idea.
not meta.
It's very, very spooky.
Yeah, but I guess we should still take it to your order, probably.
Well,
I mean, if anything, it seems to be some kind of powerful magical artifact from the powerful magic it radiates. So
Could I
this
spellcraft something?
kind of thing shouldn't be.
I would like to inspect the gem to see if I can find the symbol of the withering way on it.
No, you don't. You guys could spellcraft it, yeah.
Spellcraft sounds fun.
Yeah, we'll do that too. So 30 again?
30
okay?
again, killing it. Waiting on Emmy.
I helped.
And you literally did. It doesn't activate. It literally is just a clock. It is recording some kind of time type thing. Some of the numbers are repeating themselves as they go. But you're not it doesn't seem that you can do anything with it, rather that it just exists.
What was the
Can you
city name we come from?
Lepidstadt.
Can we figure out what kind of clock it is?
Not
Is
really.
it just
Less of
something
you,
that
you
tells the current time,
Um,
just in a weird way?
more like it's counting down.
Okay, that's what I wanted to get at without metagaming.
I asked Jonathan, do you know a professor in Leppenstedt who could help us identify what the clock is saying or what it's counting? Do we have a contact person there?
Well, unfortunately, I kind of point in the direction of the skin. That was our contact person on this sort of matter.
The only one?
Not the only one, but the best one.
Yeah, but we should try number 2 if the best one is, and I look at the corpse,
Oh, no.
not
mean-
fit to do it.
Okay,
Well,
there's only
how
one of-
powerful is your order? Do you have resurrection?
the next person that's coming to mind for me about this sort of thing who would know what to do is my granduncle. You would be the one who would know. He's been in the order the longest out of the people I've known. He would be the one to know who we should send this to. So it might be best to go by and visit him. Besides, he's a righteous old bastard. He won't die anytime soon to a skinwalker or something like that. You've met him before. You know how he is.
Yeah, I can remember.
The best bet, we can give this to my granduncle, and if he can't do anything with it, then he'll be able to find the people for it. My family has ties across the nation, thankfully, so we will be able to find the right person.
Maybe we should look around in the mansions first before we...
Of course, I'm not intending we leave now, but I'm just saying that with the cards on the table as they are, that's the best bet I can think of.
So
yeah, I would second that.
Also, should we, if you find the corpse of the professor, take it with us? Does your order have access to high divine spells to bring back people?
The esoteric order is a bit more occult in its nature of spellcasting, but I'm certain, at the very least, we could find someone who owes the order a big enough favor that we could have a resurrection prepared.
Well, I think if we are in the right city, we can find a cleric.
Yeah.
Who works for the...
Look around, look at some of the books, basically search the building.
See if the furniture is still nailed down.
Okay. As you guys go to look around, some of the furniture is in fact nailed down. There are books on all of the things, basically. There are a lot of things pertaining to the cosmos, the other planets of Galarian's system, pictures of species the likes of which you've never seen before, some referencing the Dominion of the Black. I guess let me get a perception check real quick.
I would like to take books that describe creatures I don't know, and I would like to look for spell books.
Okay.
Well, and one thing that I will, Gelden would look for, which you might not really know about here, is, but what's the value of the things? I would.
There's a lot of real valuable stuff in this house.
Yeah, I mean, there are probably like a lot of really valuable books, right?
Mm-hmm. In total, stealing is a thing, but like this house is.
I mean, he's dead, and
as you
Right.
go digging around, eventually you do find. We'll say. Under one of the couches, you do find bits and pieces of bodies, up to and including what is probably the professor's. As far as spell books, you don't really come upon anything. I'll say what happens in a minute. The first thing that you guys do come upon as you're looking around is you do find the body of 4 humanoids without skin.
It's
So
really
that's
like
what
looking
we
for
look like.
information too on this thing.
Hey, Tommy, none of what I've said so far is incorrect or any issue, right? Just making sure.
No, you're doing great.
Okay, making sure. Knowing what I've done, like lore-wise, research into the Palatine Eye and whatnot, I'm making sure.
Okay. But as far as like information and stuff, there are a lot of books, like I said, about a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
She's looking for information on this gem specifically.
Not really a whole lot of much as you go.
It seems like it's only been here for a short time.
Yeah.
I'm just concerned that...
You also mentioned stuff on the Palatine Order. We're going to take that. Look that over.
Okay.
What? No. Wait, did Tommy mention something about...
I did not at all. I mentioned stuff about space and aberrations and bodies.
No, I was about to say, that was just me saying, like, I did some research and whatnot. Just some...
Oh.
Basically some wiki
No, the
articles
Black
scouring.
Order.
The Dark Order.
The Dominion of the Black,
Dark
yeah.
Yeah.
Dominion of the Black, yes.
Okay.
That's the one.
There we go, we did it.
We're taking...
Okay. The bodies are, like I said, they're you know where their skins are, and basically everyone in the group knows what became of them.
Question.
Yes.
None of this is, like, evil or anything, or it's gonna make us... Like, I'm lawful good. None of this is, like, triggering some sort of, like, this is morally wrong. Right?
To loot a place where the person is dead, kind of not really. It depends on whether or not he has like next to kin.
I mean, I was talking more so about the gathering up the corpse and skin and whatnot to potentially, hopefully, raise it. Like, I'm not doing anything weird here.
Oh no, yeah, there's nothing evil about that.
Okay, because I don't worship Pharasma, so resurrection and all that sort of stuff's fine with me.
Okay.
I'm just making sure. As for the whole looting stuff, yeah, no, I figured like, we need all the information we can to stop these people from hurting more people. I have plenty of ways to validate it.
Okay, good enough for me. Yeah, you get a lot of like more information on who the Dominion of the Black is. They have a more earthly faction on Galarian known as the Night Heralds. They kind of like the Night Heralds worship the Dominion, worship the Great Old Ones kind of food chain.
Oh boy.
Other than that, there's nothing really pertaining to where to find them, things of that nature.
Siri just sort of gets this weird crawling feeling, like she's covered in spiders for a second. And it passes.
Just like the staff.
Just like the staff.
The staff of scaring our...
As Emmy knows, I am very,
Nonsense
very
edition.
want to often describe things as like Achilles backwards when dealing with these sorts of things.
Huh. So,
Yep.
okay. So, with all this in mind, what did you all have to do the last time this Aeon showed up and you all bumbled around?
Nothing.
We
He
almost
helped
died.
us.
You saved us.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the first mission he's given
Yeah,
us.
we just finished up clearing out an ancient, not ancient, dilapidated,
50-year-old.
broken down prison, which was haunted, like really, really haunted. There were a metric ton of ghosts and haunts and whatever in there.
Also, I think there was some sort of weird curse written on it that I couldn't quite read. It was some sort of Verizian.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man, don't remind me of the curse. I'm so annoyed because if we didn't stop the curse, it would have killed everyone in town, and now everyone in town was driving us out.
But we stopped the
Speaking of-
curse.
Yes, it's like, dang, they really annoy me. Those people should have stopped that curse. But yeah,
To be honest, I thought about going home once we got to Lepidstad, but I feel like I have unfinished business here still.
I swear at some point I'm just gonna drop a meteor shower on that village.
It just goes back when he has 9th levels casting. No! No!
By the way, can we find any liquid assets in this house? I mean, it's a mansion.
There is basically, as far as like non-magical stuff for food and drink, you can find whatever. I'll put the loot from the 4 skin stealers you fought in the chat once we get done here.
Alrighty. We could try talking to him, the Eon, see if we can ask him if we made balance yet.
I think he would show up by himself if we did.
And so he does. Or rather, time stops, and
Wow.
a couple of things are going to happen. The first thing that happens is a portal opens. I'll draw it on the board. It doesn't really matter where it is. Like just right here. It very clearly leads back to Lepidstad. At the same time, it gets darker outside. It was already getting pretty close on dark. Now it's like it is dark out, and you can hear the sounds of things approaching the front door to the mansion. I am given to understand that Robin will be gone for the next month. So you're going to be, after this week, you're gone for a few weeks, right?
No, I should be still there for the next week, but the week after that, I'm gone. I will be gone starting the 9th, so I will be there for one more week.
So another reason I wanted to bring you guys to this particular place is we did fail a fair at Sombrefell Hall pretty spectacularly. And I thought since we're going to go to Carrion Ground, we're going to be here. If you guys wanted to try again, obviously that's much more than a one-shot. But you guys are at the level now where where the AP took place. Or
Really?
alternatively,
we are at the same level. That's amusing somewhat.
that's why we did it. So, or we can jump back to Slosh Karamark.
What do you guys want to do? Want to fight some undead?
I think Chewie would maybe like to have a redemption match here, but
What is the plan if we stay?
we did an AP. I guess also for people who may be new to the channel, the first patron game we ever ran was a giveaway, and it was just Robin who was a patron, and that's why this group exists, because we started another group that's basically a giveaway group, because at the time they were all really cool, and I was like, yeah, sure, let's do another game. I don't have 5 other games in my rotation right now with other patrons. Yeah, and then, well, here we are today, being super awesome on the internet. And in the course of the Pathfinder 2nd Edition playtest adventure, this map was a map that happened, and the mansion was set on fire. There was a lot of running, lots of... we got a ghoul, got walked up to, and was promptly punched in the face to death. But it was like the first in a long line in Doomsday Dawn of the party's going to try its best and kind of fall on their head and fail miserably. So if we wanted to redo one, now's the time. Or we could just go back to Carrion Crown.
I would vote for going back.
Okay.
What do the others think?
I'm a vote just to try our luck here.
Want your revenge?
Wants to actually participate instead of dying and being a poltergeist.
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah. Asiri is tired. Like, she is drained of like all the spells.
Whether or not we stay or go, you guys will get all of your HP and spell slots back.
Oh, then I'm totally down to stay.
Okay.
Oh, I kind of feel like fighting here some more because I went down and didn't feel like I could add so much because of that. So I kind of feel like getting a rematch with some of these creatures here too.
Okay. So I guess then would Sven be upset if we
No.
Okay. So no one tell Anthony. We're going to have a slightly longer Halloween one-shot. A Halloween minigame. Before we go back to Carrion Crown, we're going to redo Doomsday Dawn. Going to do a fair at Sombrefell Hall again. Can I burn the mansion down and kill everyone a second time? We'll figure that out next week. In the meantime, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I understand how computers work between now and then. Words are hard. I forgot I was wearing a plaid jacket. And I looked at myself in my webcam and I'm wearing a beat-up flannel plaid thing. Street cred is gone forever. Say bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.